Hello, we are live. Welcome to our online webinar. I'm Jacob, and today we'll talk about how to read electrical schematics. I will make a brief introduction into different types of electrical symbols on schematics for industrial machines. Okay, let's start. Firstly, please write on the chat where do you come from and what do you want to learn. This is really important information for us. This is a live stream and we'll answer all your questions on the chat. You can write on the chat, you can ask questions, and I will display the questions during this live stream. For example, here. Okay. Okay, I will be able to display your questions like that. Okay, before we start, remember to hit the like button under this video and subscribe to Control Byte YouTube channel. We are Control Byte and we teach about PLC programming and automation. So make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel to be up to date with our videos. Okay, we have first viewer on the chat, Antonio Capa. Hello, nice to see you, Antonio. And let's start with our topic. So if you are new to automation and robotics, the first thing you should learn is how to read electrical diagrams. We have many students on our PLC courses and automation basics, and many of them have problems with electrical diagrams at first. This is not so difficult, but you have to get proper sample projects to base your knowledge on, okay? So if you will work with electrical schematics, they can be drawn, they can be made in different CAD software like ePlan, SolidWorks Electrical, AutoCAD Electrical, WS-CAD, C Electrical. Those are five main, the most common electrical software for designing electrical schematics for industrial applications. I have a little quiz for you. In which software was this diagram drawn? If you are new, this can be difficult, but if you saw some diagrams, I assume that you can guess in which software was this diagram drawn. Please write on the chat. Okay, so this diagram was made in ePlan. And in which software was this diagram drawn? Okay, and the answer is SolidWorks Electrical. As you can see, those diagrams have common symbols. They look pretty the same, but the graphical layout, the symbols, the proportions are a little different. So every CAD software has its own style. but the symbols, the logic, the modules for drawing the schematics are almost the same. I will show you in a minute. Okay, TP, I'm from India and I want to learn electrical schematics from basics. Yeah, you are in the right place. Nice to see you. So this diagram was drawn in WS-CAD. And this diagram is made in C Electrical. Okay, during this session, we'll focus on documentation on diagrams made in SolidWorks Electrical. This is the software that we operate in everyday life. We cooperate with SolidWorks Electrical distributor, and we base our schematics on this software. Okay. Okay, so here I have a simple diagram that will base our today lesson on. This is a diagram for a pallet wrapping machine. Okay, I will show you how a pallet wrapping machine can look like. Okay, wait a minute. I have to switch slide and okay. So this is a sample pallet wrapper machine, and this machine consists of different automation systems that you will find in every industrial machine. So we have some roller conveyors with inductive motors. We have pneumatic actuators. We have some servo motors. We have pneumatic valves, HMI panel with some buttons, switches, control cabinet. And in this control cabinet, you will find basic components that you will find in every automation system, okay? So now let's go to our schematic. Every automation system has divisions that we take the names for the components, okay? So for example, this pallet wrapping machine is divided into 3 locations, plus A1 main electrical cabinet, plus A2 wrapper control cabinet and wrapper module, plus A3 station and equipment. Okay? So those locations are very important because we will use those names for naming convention for different devices. Okay. Components and description. In electrical schematic, you will find some components devices with different naming conventions. On the left, you can see the name of this particular device. And it starts with minus and then the name FC2. On the right, you can see the full name minus FC2. This is designation of this device plus A1 equal sign E01. Okay. And what is the first part of this name? The first part is function equal sign E01 plus A1 is location. So after the full name, you can locate this device. You know that it is located in control cabinet plus A1. If you have a production line, if you have a long production line, you will have like 10 or even 20 control cabinets. And if you see the full name on the electrical diagram, you can locate your device in this particular cabinet, okay? Okay, we have more viewers watching from Philippines. Nice to see you. We have George. Nice to see you, George. We have question from Cross Marianne. Why there are drawings that uses only letter only, uses one letter only? Could you explain your question, because I'm a little bit confused, okay? And we'll answer this in a minute. Okay, let's continue with naming convention. Here you can see a layout for industrial machine. And as you can see, there are like 6 or more different locations. For example, plus A1, this is control cabinet 1, plus A2, control cabinet 2, plus B1, this is entry conveyor, and plus X1, this is crossing control cabinet for this entry conveyor section. And in almost every electrical diagram with the complete sheet, you will find the page with full layout of the machine and description of the locations and functions, okay? And if you go to the first page with the schematics, you will find the designations of the devices. This is, for example, disconnecting device. It is designated as Q1. And here you can see only minus Q1. Why is it? Why this is not the full name? If you go to the lower part of this electrical diagram of this page, you will see that this page is designated as plus A1 main electrical cabinet and equal sign F1 main function, okay? So every component on this page, every component of this on this page has a designation plus A1 equal sign F1 and then the name of the component. For example, minus Q1, minus Q2, and so on. Okay, why there are drawing that uses only one letter only, like Q1 and Q1? Okay, so I have just answered to your questions. So here we have, for example, K1, and the full name is plus A1 equal sign F1 minus K1, okay? And this is naming convention for almost every CAD software, that every page has the main designation and the components are marked only with their name, like minus Q1, minus K1, F2, and so on. We have also a function in CAD software, this is called location box, for example, that we can change the location of the components inside. Here we have page plus A1, function F1, but we have placed here plus A3 location, station, and equipment. Every component that is enclosed to this box has designation plus A3, okay? And here we have also different function. For example, the input conveyor drive has function 2. Central conveyor drive has function 3. Exit conveyor drive has function 4, okay? So if the component has no designation for a function, it takes it from the page designation. If the component has its own designation, it means that it is not as the same as the page. Okay. Let's continue. So right now we know what is the difference between the designation with minus FC2 and the full designation that looks like that. The full designation helps you to locate the device in the particular control cabinet. Okay, so now let's move on. Let's check what are the main parts of the electrical diagram. Here I have a 3D model for this pallet wrapping machine. And this is 2D electrical schematic. This electrical schematic consists of the main parts. This is the list of the drawings for this schematics, like the main power supply, 24 volts power supply, SMPS for control system, safety system, conveyor drives, VFDs, servo drives, PLC power supply, PLC modules, control panel, HMI, digital outputs, pneumatic solenoid valves, sensors, and at the end, bill of materials, okay? As you can see, this is quite simple schematics, but it consists of all the components that you will find in almost every industrial machines, okay? So this is the page where we connect power supply to our control cabinet. This is 24 volts power supply section with SMPS and different types of fuses. Electronic circuit breaker, classic fuses, and we have also automatic circuit breakers. On this page, you can find a safety system for this machine that has safety relay. This is this yellow module. And this module is responsible for safety systems in our pallet wrapping machine. Then you can find a section for controlling the conveyors, the roller conveyors with induction motors. So this is a classic DOL system. And then you can find a servo drive and VFD section for controlling the pallet wrapping module. If you need to control speed of the drive, starting and stopping behavior, you have to use VFD. For positioning, you have to use not only a VFD, but the VFD with positioning function, which is servo drive, okay? And then in this diagram, you will find a PLC. This is Siemens S7 1200 PLC module that consists of the CPU and some digital inputs and output units, okay? The symbols for this PLC are divided into several pages. We have a special module for placing channels of PLC system in our diagram. We can divide the channels of our PLC so that we can group it into functional sections. Here, for example, we have switches for the control panel. This is a control panel with Siemens HMI start, stop, reset button switch, free position switch, e-stop button, and all those switches are here on this page. And here you can see an output module of this PLC. Okay, let's go to the output module. This output module is connected to some relays and contactors. Here are three coils of the contactors for switching on and off induction motors for roller conveyors. And here we have also some auxiliary relays, okay? So PLC controls those four relays, and those relays can control, for example, pneumatic or hydraulic valves with higher current or AC power supply. At the end of this schematic, we have some sections with digital inputs. Here you can see a three-wire sensor. This is inductive sensor, and it is connected to dedicated terminal block, which has special layout on the schematics, and you can connect to this terminal block power supply for the sensor and the signal wire, okay? Okay, let's go back to the first page and let's analyze step by step the flow of the signal and the power transferred to the first terminal block to the induction motors, okay? Okay. So this is the first page of the schematics. Right on the left, we have the first terminal block that we connect power supply to, okay? If we go to our 3D schematics, you will see a power supply terminal strip that consists of 3 gray terminal blocks and 1 yellow that is potential earth. This is PE, okay? This is the place that we connect our supply cable to. We have 3-phase power supply with neutral cable included and potential earth cable as well. Okay, let's move on. After the terminal block, we have this cable connected to disconnecting device. This is the main switch for our control cabinet. As you can see, every device in this control cabinet has the full name. Here we have, for example, -Q1, and here on this plate you can read that this is =, F1 A1 Q1. Okay, this is the full name. Okay, let's check how many likes are there under the video. Okay, right now there are more than 30 people on this live stream and we have only 20 likes. So remember to hit the like button under this video. Hit the like button. And if I see 25 likes, I will continue our presentation. Okay, let's make a deal. 5 more likes and we are moving on with the presentation. We have message from Benjamin from Philippines. Allow me to supplement here from the inquiry of Cross Marianne. In IEC 81346, device classes can be indicated by single up to 3 letters, for example, BA. Yeah, we have the most common letters for the different classes of devices. For example, the contactors are called with K, the disconnecting devices, the circuit breakers are named with Q. But if you want, you can extend this name up to 3 letters. For example, QA1, this is no problem. Okay, so let's continue with the presentation. So here on the left, you can see the first device on this schematic, which is disconnecting device. This is the symbol of this device with the terminals called 1, 3, 5. Those are the terminals in the upper section that you can see here in 3D model. And in the lower section of this device, in the lower section, you can see the terminals marked as 2, 4, 6, or alternatively, they are called L1, L2, L3, or T1, T2, T3. L1, L2, L3, those are terminals that we connect the input power supply to, and designation with T are the output terminals, okay? So we have to remember about this. Okay. Let me switch the presentation in a minute. Okay. So in our schematic, we have a symbol of a disconnecting device, but in your daily work, you will find different disconnecting devices with different symbols that differ in function, okay? So in our schematics, we started with disconnecting device. This is the main switch of our pallet wrapping machine. And this is this particular symbol that you can see here. You should pay attention to different disconnecting devices, because in the schematics, you can also find contactors, contactors with automatic triggering, circuit breakers, and isolating switches. Okay, the function of those devices is different, and they cannot be used in the same manner. Okay. Okay. Disconnecting devices. Disconnecting device should be applied at each external power supply to the machine, or at each power supply located on the machine. When two or more disconnecting devices are used, protective interlocks must be introduced to ensure their proper operation to prevent hazardous situations, including machine damage or ongoing production. So this is the main definition from the standard. We have also some guidelines for using disconnecting devices for main switching function for the machine. We can use switch disconnector, isolator, circuit breaker, other switching devices compliant with IEC product standard that meet the isolation requirements contained in the IEC 60947 Part 1, and have a usage category specified in the product standard as suitable for disconnecting under load motors and other inductive load. The last guideline is that we can also use socket plug set in the case of power supply through flexible cables. So for small machines, small stations, we can use a special socket plug set as disconnecting device. Okay, we have question, when will be tutorial Arduino Opta with CodeSys? Okay, I can see that this is a hot topic right now. Arduino with CodeSys was released like 2 months ago, and recently we have received the first pieces of this controller, and right now we are working on this on this on this course. So I think that 1-2 months maximum it will be available on our channel and our platform. We cooperate with Finder, and we got this controller as the first platform in Central Europe. So you can be sure that we'll publish those videos soon. Okay. This is the drawing that shows the construction of Schneider electric isolating switch type VCCF01, which consists of contacts with screw terminals, shaft extension, on-off switch, and some auxiliary parts. Okay. What are requirements in for the disconnecting device that are enclosed in the standards? The device should clearly indicate lack of power off position. You can see it right here, and presence of power on position. You can see it in the upper section of the front plate. If the power disconnecting device is also to function as an emergency stop or emergency shutdown function, the externally accessible operating means should be red on yellow background. Okay, so the standard color is black, as you can see here in our 3D model. We have black. We have and the part of the switch that is outside the cabinet is colored in black, and this is the standard color for the disconnecting switch. And if we use this switch as a safety device, it can be colored in yellow and red. Here are some auxiliary guidelines. The switch has only one position and one off position. The off position is marked with the symbol O. The on position is marked with the symbol I. The selection of the switch according to the IEC 60947 part 3. Okay, and let's move on with the schematics. So this was the first device in our power section. The second device is the main circuit breaker. Okay, so in our control cabinet, the power cables go from the terminal block designated as X1. This is the terminal block X1 to Q1. Okay. And then you can find a connection between this disconnecting device and the main circuit breaker. Okay. This is the symbol of the main circuit breaker with two functions. You can see that this section indicates the overcurrent protection, and the second section with I indicates short circuit protection. After the main circuit breaker, the power goes to the main contactors. Here are two main contactors that are included in the safety system. Let's go to those contactors right here. This is contactor K1 and contactor K2. If the safety system is up and running, is reset, everything works fine, those contactors conducts current, conducts power to the section, okay, to the section with motor circuit breakers and contactors for DOOL starting system for induction motors. Okay, let's go to the page. This is the page with DOL direct online starting system for input conveyor, central conveyor, and exit conveyor. Okay. The first symbol here is Q20. This symbol indicates the motor circuit breaker. Okay, as you can see, the symbol of motor circuit breaker is really similar to the main circuit breaker from the previous page. It also has two functions, overcurrent function and short circuit function right here. It takes care of the inductive motor work during normal operation. If the motor draws too much current, for example, the nominal current is 2 amperes, and if it draws, for example, 2.5 for like 2, 5, 10 minutes, it will trip, it will switch off the motor. And also, if the short circuit occurs in this section, in this circuit, this device also will trip. The third function for this device is that it can sense the lack of phase. Okay, here is the three-phase power supply, and if one of these phases is missing, after a while, this motor circuit breaker will also trip. What books would you recommend on IEC standards, electrical diagrams, and panel building? This is a really good question. I will answer this question in a minute because we have prepared a full package for this task for electrical diagrams, panel building, and IEC standards. Okay. Okay, let's continue with the schematic. There are 45 minutes of this live stream, so we will go through this page, and then I will answer the question from Cross Marianne, and I will show you the package. All you need to start with automation and robotics, electrical diagrams, reading, and the standards. Okay, so this was the motor circuit breaker, and let's go down. Here are the contactors for DOL, direct online starting systems of the motors, okay? Here we can see the power contacts of those contactors, 3 circuits for phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And after the contactor, the cables go to terminal block where you connect your cable for a motor, okay? This is X20 terminal block with those 4 circles right here. And you can find it right here in the 3D model, okay? And at the end, you can find input conveyor drive. This is motor designated as M20 function 2. What is important about contactors and contactors symbols? Pay attention to this symbol. Right here, we have only 3 circuits for power section, okay? But here we have also cables with dark blue color, which are the control cables. And where on this schematic I can find those control cables? So here on the right of this symbol, you can find the page number and column number where we can go to find the next part of this symbol, okay? So this is page 24, column 2. Page 24, column 2. And this is the symbol of the coil for this contactor. Contactor key K20. And under this coil, you can find the section with designation of all contacts for this symbol. Here you can see the power contacts for this contactor, and they are located on page number 3, column 3, okay? Here on the 3D model, you can find that we have some 3 spare terminals. This is the screw terminal in the upper section and screw terminal in the lower section. This is an auxiliary NC contact that we have not placed in a project. That's why we don't have a page designation right here. So according to this section, this designation, we can track the power contacts and auxiliary contacts in our electrical diagram in the entire spreadsheet, okay? And those are 3 motor circuit breakers, 3 contactors, and 3 sets of terminal blocks for 3 induction motors, okay? You can easily track the symbols in the 2D schematics and compare them to 3D model. Okay, so right now I have some good information for you. If you want to start your job in automation field, in robotics, for industrial machines, industrial production systems, I have some special news for you. Right now, we have open automation and industrial automation basics and reading electrical schematics course. So today I have made a brief introduction into reading electrical diagrams. And if you want to start your career in automation, this course is for you. I will send you a link on the chat. This is an online course on our e-learning platform. We are Control Byte, and we run online courses on industrial automation basics, electrical schematics, and PLC programming. We have thousands of students around the world, and we are developing our materials month by month with new videos, new exercises, and new projects. Here you can watch a video about our industrial automation basics course, where we use 2D schematics and 3D models to teach you how the automation system works. I encourage you to watch this video to check what is inside the course. On this page, you can find all the necessary information, and the crucial information is right here, the remaining time until the end of enrollment for this course. So there are 2 days left to enroll into this training. There are 20 more available seats right now. We start the registration from time to time, and then we close the registration to work with our students on the e-learning platform. We cooperate with major automation equipment manufacturers, and we have clients from the major production companies. Okay, here you can find the course outline. You can check the sample lessons as well. And right now, I will try to encourage you to check out our course. Wait a minute. We will check if the course is for you. You have to answer some questions, and if your answer is yes, I'm sure that this course will be perfect for you. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. So we had a question from Cross Marianne. What books would you recommend on IEC standards, electrical diagrams, and panel building? So as PLC programming platform and automation basics platform, we receive such questions like 10 times a day, and we have some answers for you. If you want to work as automation specialist, what do you need to know? We have created a training where we base our project on pallet wrapper machine. This is a machine from industrial production line that consists of the major automation systems that you will find in almost every machine. So here you can find a PLC, VFDs, contactors, motor circuit breakers, fuses, SMPS, and so on. This is how this pallet wrapping machine works. You can see some roller conveyors, a wrapping module, some light curtains for safety systems, and so on. So basing on this automation system, we will run our online course, okay? Here you can see a control cabinet that controls all the actuators, all the motors, and it reads the signals from inputs from sensors of this machine. So right now you can sit back in your chair and see how the automation system works based on 3D model and simulation. We base our training on the most important standards for automation manufacturers. Those are two standards, 60204 Part 1 and 61439 Part 1 and Part 2. The first standard describes the control systems for the whole station, for the whole production line. So it has guidelines for the manner how the machine, the robotic station, should behave to be safe for the operator and be reliable for everyday work. Okay, and the second standards describes how the control cabinet, the control panel, should be designed to meet the standards. So we base our training on the case study learning based on a 3D model of the control cabinet. We run online courses and we have well-checked formula. We deliver 2D schematics in PDF format and a control cabinet like this, so that you can check how those devices, how all those wires are guided in the control cabinet, okay? How they are laid. Here you can see a 3D model of the pallet wrapping machine with the best machine operator in the world, which is Homer Simpson. And basing on this 3D model, the machine layout, we explain how those pallet wrapping machine work and what are the drives in the control system. Your task is to design an electrical control panel that will include drive control systems, PLC for reading digital and analog signals, HMI panel and buttons, system implementing safety functions. So we start from scratch. We start with 2D schematics, and step by step we'll show you how all those wires are conducted in the control cabinet. You will have access to 2D schematics and 3D model, where you can check wire by wire, and according to 2D schematics, you can check the function, check the potential, and you will see how they are routed in the control cabinet. So what will you get when you sign up for the course? You will get access to teaching materials, more than 50 lessons in video format explaining the basics of automation design. You will have lifetime access to materials on our e-learning platform. You will have consultations in form of live webinars like now. We have a Discord chat for students. We provide support if you have problems with the materials. If you have questions about, for example, standards like today, you can just reach out to us and ask questions. You will have also contact with instructors via our Discord chat and e-learning platform with me, Jacob, and with Matthew. You will have homework assignments. This is the best part of our course because this is not only the videos, but you have also some assignments to to complete. We have proven educational path by hundreds of students. So you'll get 50 video lessons explaining in detail the topics of industrial automations. Here is the control cabinet that we will base our training on. We'll explain step by step every component of this control cabinet. Here, for example, we explain the first page of the schematics, how the power is supplied to the machine and how it is routed to the disconnecting device, okay? We analyze the 2D schematics and then we check how the cables are routed in the 3D cabinet. You will also find not only the standard contactors, relays, equipment, but also electronic devices like PLCs. In the course, we'll show you how to read the documentation of such a PLC, which is S7-1200 from Siemens. And step by step, we'll analyze all the terminals, all the designations that you will see on the real PLC. And you will get ready to use schematics for such a PLC. You will know what are the digital inputs, outputs, analog channels, how to power the controller, not to burn out the electronics. We'll show you as well how to read the documentation. We'll focus on the Siemens PLC. We'll show you how to work with such a documentation. So the first module is introduction to the project, description of an industrial machine, which is pallet wrapper, description of the control cabinet based on 3D model. We'll describe all the automation devices that you will use in the course. Here you will find design assumptions and list of drives for this machine. The next step for you will be selection of electrical protections. In this module, you will find how to connect the machine to the power supply at the customer's industrial plant. You will select the power disconnection device, protection of the power supply cable, and we'll talk about colors of cables used in industrial automation based on standards. Then we'll move on to the next module where you will select electrical terminals, service sockets, cabinet temperature control devices like fans, heaters, overcurrent circuit breakers, fuses, disconnecting devices, and circuit breakers. So in our training, you will learn how to read the diagrams, how to locate the devices in the 3D model, in the real control cabinet, and as well we'll show you how to select the devices based on the based on the documentation, based on the project requirements. Electric drives. This is a very important topic. We'll show you how to read a nameplate of the electronic drives like induction motors. We'll show you how to connect such a motor. You will know the difference between different starting methods like DOL, soft start, inverter, VFD, or servo system. You will also learn how to select protection devices and contactors for such motors. Then we'll move on to control circuits with PLCs. I will show you how to connect a power supply to the PLC, how to select 24 volts SMPS for such a system. And I will show you how the PLC is represented on the 2D diagram, because every electrical CAD software has its own PLC module. They can differ a little, but in general, it is similar. If you learn how to locate power supply of the PLC, the different channels, you will be able to read to locate all the terminals of the PLC in the entire diagram. So in our course, we'll show you how to connect inputs and outputs. You will know the difference between the sink and source configuration, and you will learn how to select protection against short circuit and overload for the PLC. You will learn also how to connect different devices to the PLC, like buttons and switches, different types of sensors, PNP, NPN type, connecting PLC and inverter, connecting analog signals, relays, valves, and more. We have also a module for machine safety systems in cooperation with Wieland Electric company. This is the company that specializes in safety devices for industrial automation. So we have like two sessions with Wieland Electric, more than 2 hours of videos that will cover safety requirements, risk analysis, and you will find example of emergency stop system with safety switches and safety barriers. In the course, you will only need a computer with internet access to start designing control cabinets, to start reading electrical diagrams, and to make the first step into your career in industrial automation. In the course, we'll use 3 online tools, which is Wago Smart Designer for designing terminal strips, TIA Portal Selection Tool for creating a bill of materials for PLC systems, Retail Configurator for selecting parts for your control cabinet, Lancer Drive Selection Tool for calculating drives for conveyor systems. All the schematics will be delivered in PDF format that you can start on your own PC, and you will get 3D model of the industrial machine and control cabinet. Okay, here you can see Wago Smart Designer. This is web tool that you can use to create terminal strips with terminal blocks. And then you can create a bill of materials and make an inquiry with Wago. The second tool is TIA Portal Selection Tool. With this tool, we will make we'll make a bill of materials for our PLC system. This is a sample layout of our PLC with two input-output modules. And this is a Retail Configurator. This is a really nice tool that you can use to select the configuration for your control cabinet enclosure. Okay, the first question, how much does Industrial Automation Designer can earn per month? The answer is no limit. It depends on your hard work and passion to your work. Here you can see a list of skills for industrial automation specialist. The first one is knowledge of electrical engineering basics like types of electrical networks, protection, motors, contactors, relays. Knowledge of automation equipment specification, knowledge of CAD software like ePlan, SolidWorks Electrical, WSCAD, knowledge of standards like IECs, knowledge of safety systems for machine, use of different tools for configurators from automation manufacturers, ability to work with PLC and robots. Okay. Okay, now I will show you some sample images from our training. So in our training, we use 2D schematics and 3D model to show you how all those things in the control cabinet are connected, how the potential is distributed, how the signal flow works in the 2D schematics and control cabinet. We'll show you how to connect fans, air conditioners, sockets, circuit breakers, residual current circuit breakers, and more. We have a section for power supply for control circuits according to IEC 60204. So we'll show you how to read the documentation of the SMPS to choose the right one for your application. This is not the obvious task, as you will see. You'll also learn how to select different types of protection for 24 volts power circuits. We will talk about electronic circuit protection, the circuit breakers, and standard fuses. You will learn how to connect inputs and outputs, how this all work, and how the sensors and output devices are connected to the PLC via the terminal blocks, like you can see right here. This is the common question from the beginners. How to connect the input and outputs with the use of the multi-level terminal blocks. So in the course, we'll show you how to place the multi-level terminal block in the 2D schematics and how they are wired in a real model, okay? We'll show you as well how to protect the outputs of your PLC. This is, for example, surge protection. When you use inductive loads with coils from relays, contactors, valves, sometimes you have to use some extra protection against surge. We have also a module about analog measurements. I will show you how to connect different types of sensors, 2 wires, 3 wires, 4 wire, analog sensors, 0, 10 volts, analog sensors, 420 milliamps, and so on. And at the end, you will see how to create a safety system for your machine. So we have an industrial automation basics course for you, over 50 practical video lessons, support from instructors via Discord, certificate of course completion in English that you can publish on your LinkedIn account, satisfaction guarantee, 14-day refund policy, homework tasks to complete on your own, and review of your homework tasks, of course. After you will finish all the tasks, the homework tasks, you will get a certificate of course completion. And of course, you'll get access to professionals from our branch, which is automation branch. We have also some bonuses for you. The first bonus is access to our Discord channel. I will show you how our Discord channel looks like. So this is our Discord channel. We have more than 700 users right now. And for example, this is the section for industrial automation basics where our students publish their homework tasks. Here, for example, Raf published the selection of motor circuit breaker and the contactor for the pallet wrapping machine for the conveyor, okay? The second bonus is drawing electrical schematics guide. This is a PDF with all the symbols that you will use during your daily work as automation specialist. If you are a beginner, this is really nice material for you. You will you will have a list of all the common symbols from IEC standard that you will find in the electrical schematics. Okay, so we have some messages from our students that ask questions. Here, I would like to carry out industrial automation projects on my own. So in our course, you will have tasks to solve on your own. You will receive tips from instructors, and then you will use the knowledge from the course in your real projects, okay? If you don't have time for training, that's no problem. In our formula, in our e-learning formula, you have access to the training 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week. You just need a computer with internet access. How long does the training take? The training takes from 1 to 2 weeks, but you can spread your activity even over the whole year. There is no time limit, and we support you all the time on our Discord channel. Access is not expensive. It is not 5,000 euros like stationary training. We have a special offer for you. We have opened a registration for a training for a group of 50 future industrial automation specialists. But remember, the offer is time limited. There are only a few days left to join the training. Then we close the registration and there will be no possibility to join. Remember that we are Control Byte. We run online courses since 2019. We provide safe transaction and 14-day money back guarantee. So you have secure transaction. We assure that your transactions are safe and secure. Trust that payment gates like Stripe or PayPal. We provide 14-day money back guarantee and customer satisfaction. Okay, so let's go back to our e-learning platform and I will show you how to join the course. I will send you a link on the chat. And this is our website, controlbyte.tech. And if you want to enroll, just click buy this course. And here you can select the single course, Industrial Automation Basics and Electrical Schematics. Right now we have a special price. We have a discount from 189 euros to 97. This discount is valid only until Thursday. So remember to register, to make a reservation for your spot. But you can also select a course bundle. We have a course bundle called PLC Bootcamp. All you need to start your first job in industrial automation. So this bundle includes all the PLC courses that you will need to work as a PLC specialist. And of course, it includes industrial automation basics and reading electrical diagrams. We have question, are you issuing cash receipt for the training? Yes, sure. We will deliver you an invoice. If you want to buy the training for your company, just ask us for official offer and we'll issue an offer with all the information enclosed for your company. If you are if you want to purchase the training as a private person, no problem, you will get automatically the receipt. So you can select the single course, which is Automation Basics and Electrical Schematics, or you can select the bundle Electrical Schematics with PLC programming. And for this bundle, I can see that right now we have also more than 50% off. This is really nice offer. And we have also an option, Master the Basics of Automation and Siemens PLC Programming. This is the bundle with our two courses that you can start electrical schematics and PLC programming. Let's assume I want to select this bundle. And right now I am redirected to our Stripe payment gate. This is secure payment gate with secure transactions. Depending on your location, you can select different currencies. You can select euros, or you can select your local currency, okay? Depending on your location, you will also see here different payment methods like credit card, Revolut, mobile pay, PayPal, and so on. We have students from around the world, from USA, from Canada, from South Africa, from India, and depending on your location, you can select proper payment method. If you have problems with the registration, with the payment, just contact us with the email contact@controlbyte.tech. Okay. This is our email address, contact@controlbyte.tech. If you want an offer for the course for your company to buy you the course, no problem. Just ask us for the quotation. And if you have some problems with the enrollment, also just contact us with this email. And how to enroll? Just select the payment method. For example, PayPal. Here you have to insert your email address. Oh, and you can add here some extra course like PLC course structured text programming. This is also a nice offer right now. And just fill the details and click continue with PayPal. Okay. And I have the last information for you. We have recently introduced a new function on our website. You can contact us by WhatsApp. This is a little green bubble right here. Just click on it. And if you click on me here, you will be redirected to your WhatsApp application. If you have WhatsApp on your phone, just scan this QR code and a new chat with me will be created and I will answer all your questions. Okay, so we have question from Vido. So is it possible to watch the course whenever I want if I don't have time for the live course? Yeah. The course does not require you to be on the live sessions. We have all the materials on our e-learning platform and they are available every day. You have to just have your PC and some internet access, okay? So you can watch the course on your own pace, no problem. If you have too much work, you can postpone the course 1 week, 2 weeks, no problem. Okay, are you using cash receipt? Okay, I have answered this question. Yeah, we are issuing receipts and invoices for the companies. And we have question from Taylor. I have some deep in the questions I would like to talk to someone about. If you want to schedule a call, this is possible with WhatsApp. So go to our website, click here, click on me on this in this bubble, and run WhatsApp, and we can schedule a call on the WhatsApp, no problem. Okay, so we will be finishing our live session today. If you are ready to join our Industrial Automation Basics online course, just click on this link, click buy this course, select option for you, finish the registration, and you will be added to our e-learning platform. If you have questions like Taylor, you can click ask on WhatsApp. You can contact us via WhatsApp. We can schedule a call. If you have questions, we will discuss your doubts. And if you have some problems with the registration, with payment process, that's that's the best option for you to contact us, and we'll solve all the technical issues. Okay, and Taylor asks, okay, what time zone are you in? I'm in Central Time, USA. We are from Central Europe, but we have plenty of students from USA, and I can assure you that our time zone is not the problem, because we can schedule a call in a on a at a convenient hour, at a convenient time. And we have hundreds of students from Northern and South America, and that's work fine. Do you have training especially for IEC contents and machine building like mechanical designing? So in our course, we base on IEC standards for especially 60204. This is the main standard for designing control panels for machines and functional design for machines. In our course, you will find all the materials based on this standard. This standard is like 150 pages, and we have transferred all the knowledge into our course because this is the really nice standard, and step by step it describes all the functionality, all the requirements for safe machine design. And of course, you can buy the standards. The standard, it costs like 200 euros, but our course is cheaper because right now it's 97 euros. So it's, in my opinion, this is the better deal. Because in the standards, you'll find the guidelines, but you have no, they show no examples. And in our course, you have case study with examples, and we refer to the guidelines in the standard. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you all for attention. Taylor, Cross, if you have video, if you have questions, if you want to enroll, just please contact us with our email address, contact@control-by-tech, with the WhatsApp link on our website. We are in touch. Okay, thank you for today, and see you in our training.